We need to freaking stand up and get this landlords, all these dang landlords, for being such slums.
Families across Northeast Ohio kicked out onto the streets, then left with nothing to fight back against their shady landlords. And all too often, these people are left without any legal representation after suddenly losing their homes.
Well, now the Legal Aid Society is fighting for a way to help them out. 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis has a look now at the proposal. And Joe, it would mean all of these evicted tenants would have an attorney appointed to them.
Well, it's called Right to Counsel, and Legal Aid Society of Cleveland says it's working in other major cities, reducing evictions and keeping people in their homes.
I've been through so much hell.
City leaders say Tammy Jones is just one in a growing number of tenants dealing with landlord issues who don't have an attorney to represent them. Tammy says she paid $750 to rent this Fleet Avenue home, only to find out
The house is up for foreclosure. The gas gets turned off. The water gets turned off. Then we move to another place of hers she offered us. And then we find out there's over 34 violations.
Her daughter and her kids had to move out of the house because the water got shut off. And she's been paying her rent, and now she has to move.
Cleveland Councilman Tony Brancatelli showed us county and city records he says indicate the same landlord owes $161,000 in back property taxes on 9 properties and $25,000 in unpaid water bills, but the landlord keeps collecting rent.
Has not been paying the back taxes, has not been paying any of the rental registrations, has nothing but code violations.
In the city of Cleveland, there's about 9,000 evictions that are filed every year, and only 1 to 2% of tenants are walking into court with an attorney.
In order to fight back, Legal Aid Society of Cleveland is working to get right to counsel legislation enacted in Cleveland, which would guarantee every tenant has the right to an attorney, since Miranda rights don't apply in eviction cases.
It can be that changing point. It can mean homelessness versus keeping a house over your head.
Stronger tenant rights, Tammy Jones says, are desperately needed.
We need to freaking stand up and get this landlords, all these dang landlords, for being such slums.
And Legal Aid Society of Cleveland says Right to Counsel is having a big impact in cities like New York and San Francisco. I reached out to the homeowner in this case, but she refused to comment. Reporting live here in Cleveland, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis.